Hey, welcome back. What I've done, when we done the bashing and the testing of it, we found out she was clicking. I've had to watch Killer Ghost videos how to do this because it was clicking, and when I come to take it apart, all these were slack. So it was working, you know, it's just one of those things, and it was because I'm pushing a Lipo through it. But also, I found out that it wasn't running freely. I don't know if I'd done some messing around trying to pull wheelies with it, which I won't be doing much of anymore, but I've adjusted it like it does in the manual and tell me what to do. So it was full turn tight, off 1/2 a turn, and that seems to work, and it's took it away. Battery, I'm still running the standard XL5, but I've done my first connections today and I'm quite proud of myself. So what I did, because I've got that many universal connections, this just pulls out, and it, you know, that's for my other one. I made this myself, so I've now got a 4200 milliamp 7.4 40C burst, which I'll put a charge in it. And people said to me, oh, it's going to rattle about, so I just got myself a bit of just a bit of that, you know what I mean, nothing special. You know, I got myself that, which is just a bit of polystyrene, and I want to do, to stop it all getting gungy or letting heat in, I'll just put a bit of that on. You know, I haven't got any plastic or anything like that, so I'm just making it off the top of my head. Let's have a look at it. Just having a piece of fun pie. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap that around there like that, just shut that down, that down there, put that on there. So what that does then, it acts, you know, gives it a bit more stability. Stick that on there. So let's just put that in there now. Just hide the Lipo balancer. Where did I put the connections for it? I've had a big clean up today as well. Got it filled up in my workshop looking like a tip. So I've made it more secure. I've got a clip for that, so I'll put the clip on there. Literally, as you can tell, you know, it's a good little battery, so it gives it enough power. I was just concerned, I thought I might have done something to the planetary gearbox on it, but I took the assembly off, had a look at it, tightened it up, got it near enough dead centre. Yeah, so it seems to be okay now. Running it stock again, what it came with, because I don't want to over tighten it, because I've heard it can cause trouble. And also what I've done, I watched somebody's video and they were on about how to stop the dust from getting in. So it's going to be going on the beach anyway, so I want to make sure that this stays. So I've got some gaffer tape, and I put it in there, and I put it in there, so there you go. So I'm just going to put that back on. I've actually found a clear gearbox cover for it. I most probably won't get it, but I think it just looks authentic and a bit mad. Let's just put this back on here. There you go. So anyway, put that back on there. I'm going to have to buy some proper Allen key wrenches, because these are just bloody rubbish now. I've had these for years. So anyway, otherwise it's running quite well, and I haven't done a lot to the gearbox. I'm not going to strip it down if it doesn't need clear. I don't work that way. If it doesn't work, then it gets stripped down. But I had a funny feeling it could have been the clutch, because I know I was pulling wheelies with it and showing off, and I shouldn't have done, because it's got a 23 tube cog on it with 82 spurs, so it is going to push and pull on everything. So otherwise, yeah. Update on the actual shell. I can't do Night Rider today. No, Soft RC. It did pick up Mean Machine's gloss paint, but it was white. It was a white gloss paint. I thought it was the black because it was a totally different car, same can, different top. Didn't realise till I got it home. So I've now got to wait, and because I've got to wait, it makes me a little bit pissed off because it's jobs that, you know, are getting that. Also, but yeah, I'm going digital, so this will be taken off because it does look a bit cack. I know it does, but it's only temporary. Also, as you can tell, I've put this bit of polystyrene in onto the Lipo to hold it together so I can bounce it around. You know, it'll be alright, I suppose. Also, I want to rig the lights to the electronic speed controller. I don't know if you have to parallel connect it or to connect it from something else like the electronic speed controller area. But I don't know what to do, so I'm going to try and see if I can find the connections with these here, because I want it to work when it's on, not when it's off. So I want to just get rid of the battery really, but for the time being, yeah, that's what I've done today. I've got it running, it's got its own battery on now, it's going to get more bashing done. I'm taking it on my mate's motocross track, so it's going to get a bit muddy. Also, push that over there a minute. Right, let's just get these here. Let's get this back down here anyway. Oh, bollocks. Right, another thing as well. You know, I did this, remember? Well, I had a long think last night, and I seen you can buy these 110 cockpits. So I'm going to make one for the Badger. So the Badger's going to have its own cockpit. Yeah, it's going to be like a. Whatchamacallit anyway. It's going to be like a crawler, but it's not. It's more of a dune buggy. I'm also fitting these. Got two of them off Terry, 8445 given me. So they'll be going on the Badger as well. They come with their own connections, so just drill hole, put them in. So I've got them, I've got the roof rack coming, I've got the lights going on the roof. The question is, what kind of rope could I use, like to make it, you know, to make it look like it's carrying its own rope and that? Because I'm trying to come up with ideas, but got that many projects going on at the moment. Everything seems to be, you know, getting there, but never mind. As you might have known, I've robbed the Leaf out of blades, but I haven't fitted them all on there. You know, also there's Teddy up the top there. I've got an idea for this because I don't want to rob someone's idea. I think it's a bit cack of me. I can do better myself without robbing someone's idea that they've done a lot of effort on. So these are just the people at the moment who've been speaking to me the most, and you know, and if it wasn't for Terry, we wouldn't have the BMW. So you need to subscribe to him because he's a good lad. Let's have a look. Yeah, I was very concerned. I thought I'd done something to the gearbox, but I stripped it down, tightened it up. It seems to be alright. The only problem I've got at the moment is the two screws holding it. Paul's done a modification, because why they put Allen keys on motor cans is beyond me. It should always be either a hex or the star types which can take more torque, the torque screws. These are rubbish, these Allen keys. They keep threading. I've read forums about it, how people are just shredding them and they have to drill them out to get them out. And that's stupid. So I must probably go to Leighton Fasteners and get two brand new ones of them, but I'll get them as Allen keys or something, better Allen key or a torque wrench one. But yeah, that's it really. She's coming on. It's now running a 4500 40C burst 2-cell, and I've rigged it to that. I'm not going to be going everywhere with it, so I'm not worried about the electronic speed control. It's got a self cut out anyway. If it overheats, it'll cut out, but it'll get me going for testing till the my electronic speed controller comes, which is my leopard. Yes, my leopard, and I can't wait to get it on there. So it's 9-turn with the same cogs, brushless. It's going to look nice. I was going to sell the XL5 and the motor together, but I've took a leaf out of Paul's book. I'm going to keep everything I take off, and I'm going to build myself a rustler because I want to make a buggy, and I believe half of this bits can fit on there, but I might make a Stampede, I don't know yet. But wheels, got me eye on some, but that's all I'm going to say about them because I'm happy with what I got. As to what Paul said, these are you get so adapted to these wheels. They're brilliant. But yeah, so I'm telling you, there's going to be a cockpit. There's going to be. I'm actually looking. If anybody's got one and they want to give it me, I'm actually looking for like an 18 figure that used to be on the 146, the big version, not the little version. So I want to stick him in there, but I'm going to go on the market and find a mad dude to put inside it. So I want him to be funky. He's a funky bar jar, so to speak. But yeah, she's looking well. I'll take one of them shocks off the 1/8 and I'll try it on here, and if it works, well, I'll put them on as well. So that's got me 4 hydraulic shocks, metal ones, for nothing really. But I'll let you know about that, so I might have to buy some spares. But I'm going on a bit now anyway. Have a good weekend if I don't make a video before then, but just a quick look at what I've done. And unfortunately the Night Rider's been put on hold again, but never mind. So there you go, I'm off for a cup of tea and a biscuit. See you later.